칠엔TV 만세.
밤샜어요? 아, 되게 많습니다.
왜 이렇게 일찍 일어나냐?
일찍 자니까 일찍 일어나는 거죠.
난 평택 가고 있지.
평택 가고 있다고요? 이제 좀 아침에 일찍 일어나는 게 근데 좀 어쨌든
델리몬 뽑은 거 벌러 간다.
뽑은 거 벌러 가야죠. 아침에 일찍 일어나는 게 이게 이제 좀 버릇이 되니까 눈이 자동적으로 이 시간대 떠지더라고요. 엄청 피곤한 날 아니면은 이제 알람 울리기 전에 깨요, 이제. 지금 6시에 일어난 지 한 4주차 정도 되니까 눈이 떠져요. 오늘도 사실 그냥 알람은 꺼놓고 깨면 하고 안 깨면 그냥 자야지 했는데 한 5시 반, 6시 이쯤 되니까 그냥 몸이 깨지더라고요.
2시까지 캠하고 6시에 일어나서 일하러 나와서 피곤함.
그래도 되게 건강 생각하세요. 너무 잠이 만병통치약이라는데 그래도 7시간 정도는 자야지.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp.
가는 동안 차에서 좀 자야지.
Pull it.
운전 직접 하시는 게 아니군요.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
그럼 좀 자야죠.
Maldini.
피곤한데.
And it's Salah. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. Ibrahimovic is firing after that one. And it's Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Vieira. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Lam.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Salah. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini. Salah looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. He's all. Can he finish? Goal! One sweeping move.
오늘은 안 해도 됨 그래서 뒷좌석에
아, 뭐 또 이렇게 무대로 하시나 보네요, 운전을.
So the first goal shoots. He hits the net.
벨링엄 무플 생포 지리던데
저는 못 뛰었어요. 섀도우까지는 뛰었는데
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
벨링엄도
Now without reply.
비트 난이도가 좀 있잖아요.
They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
보통 교대로 하지 2명 이상 같이 출장 다니니
아,
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run
잠깐만,
they made.
평택?
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was
밑에 그 남쪽 사시는 거 아니에요? 경남 이런데?
And that interception was most necessary.
경남 이런 데서 평택까지 올라온다고?
세트 한 방에 생포 나옴
Looking to play him in.
아하.
And it's made it
부산
caught offside that
아니
time.
부산에서 평택이면은 몇 시간 걸리는 거야? 엄청 피곤하겠는데?
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Vieira. Pull it. Gattuso. Oh, it's a
밥
promising
먹고 하면 5시간
nice passing. Bellingham.
5시간?
Driving run. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Half-time
거의
period.
점심에 일하는 거네요, 그러면.
As
실제로는.
which of the two sides is the happier? Pull it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
1시쯤 도착할 듯
That is pretty much the end of that.
아니 근데 거기면 그러면은
Cuts out the pass.
집에 가는 것도 문제잖아요. 집에 언제 가요? 하룻밤 자고?
Pull it. Cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
he needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Has a look and plays it forward. Played into space. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Eze is always playing.
오늘 바로 가거나 자고 가거나
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that.
아 진짜 피곤하겠다.
Now it's Hullet. Lam. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. Big header.
와우.
He's got a goal. And right on half-time, that is telling. Satisfyingly simple. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Either side holding back here.
무슨 일 하시는지 모르겠지만 저는 뭐 요 근래 들어서는 아침 일찍 일어나고 있긴 한데
지나선 중국도 가야 함
중국도 간다고요?
Re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again.
무슨 일인지 모르겠지만 출장이 엄청 잦네요.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, and he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Lam. Best. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Hullet. Cut it
Nabi.
out. Hullet. It's Bellingham. Cruyff. Jordi Alba.
내가 출장 엔지니어라 여기저기 다니는 거임
출장 엔진이요?
Eze.
고생 많으시네.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe has it out wide and in space.
아, 벨링은 침투를 하다가 마냐.
Bellingham. Great vision. Vieira.
어우씨, 어떻게 알았지?
Bellingham. And it's Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is
아,
a
이거 살라 준
full
건데.
matchup. 60 minutes played.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Montpellier have their second corner now. Cleared away. Nicely spread. And this is Hullet. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Hullet, number 9, Eze, number 24, Mohamed Salah, number 8,
Ernest,
Bellingham,
Gavi,
number 23,
Seedorf. Great ball if he can get there.
coming on the field, number
Real
19,
chance here.
Ernest, number 17,
Deep cross.
Lampard.
Climbs up big. No mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their
Oh.
manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lahm was in no mood for any of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Lampard. He's found the way through. And this is Ronaldo, and the flag has stayed. He's having a shot! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Gavi. Turan. Knocks it into space. And this is Lampard. Turan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bale.
4 added minutes have
Confirmation
been
that there will be
indicated.
4 minutes stoppage time. Lam. And it's Bale. Played into space out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Seedorf. Gattuso. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Azar. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to play it through. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Montpellier get their 4th corner. Header comes in! So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So far...
Decent chance! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Eze. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's very neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
안녕하세요.
유집진님 안녕하세요. 아, 패스해라.
Best. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Eto'o. Best. He's picked his way through. Best's cross. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Pele. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Bergomi gets good distance on it. Well, it's ended up in no man's
Abi.
land. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, well played. Now it's Eto. South Korea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Hullet. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. It's a good ball out wide. That is good strength. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. And here's Hullet. Best. And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Eze. He's in a great position here.
Abi.
Now it's Pele. And it's Eto. Best. And they win it back again. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Salah. No, that's been intercepted. Best. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a little off target. Little pass back. And this is it. It's Eto! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
아, 이거 급했다. 어?
He's one-on-one! Oh, just skip shot a goal! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure and he had plenty of it. And that's just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! Yes! Again in a trice and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me.
아,
오늘 2000 찍겠는데.
지금 기대면 찍을 수도 있겠네요. 네. 지금 기대면. 아침이 뭔가 잘 되는 것 같긴 하네요. 이게 좀 렉이 덜한가? 네 경기 2골 1도움. 네 경기 2도움. 얘는 왜 득점이 없냐?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
굿모닝 칠엔.
With what looks like an orthodox
아우,
4-4-2.
파죽집이 안녕하세요.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their
Oh.
play.
어우,
And of course,
시원했다.
the right service into the box.
파주행님 지아.
Hullet gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
하하.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me.
야,
when we
패스
talk
안 하냐?
about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Eze. Makaleli.
배즈님도 굿모닝입니다.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe.
아하, 나비.
That's the keeper's ball. Rummenigge. And the counter is on. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bullet! There it is! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while.
이분 제가 좋아하는 빌드업을 되게 자주 시도하시네요.
Can he latch on to this? Nice control. He slings it in.
아,
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. There's his chance to lead the counter. Oh,
오!
delightful
오씨.
ball. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, easy pickings there. Referee's given a throw. Turan. And if you have just joined us, still just one. Can he finish? Oh, that is really good tenacity.
아, 이제 슬슬 해가 뜨기 시작하네. 이제 끝마칠 때가 된 것 같긴 한데. 이거 하고 한 게임 더 할까? 요거 하고 끝낼까?
And we have our very first corner.
여기 막는 거 보니까 구독자네.
Essay with the short one. And the finish! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. To kick off. The excitement already palpable. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter, he's definitely in that category.
He's having a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan are already... And he shoots!
아, 너무 셌다.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bellingham clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. It's travelling a long way. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Lam. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's good running with the ball. Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
아, 야, 글로 가면 안 되지.
Makalele. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well measured. Oh, look at the space here. Eze. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe, always looking for that half a chance. That ball looks a good one. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Makalele. Good ball, good take. Pele.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pass is just off target.
아, 야, 이거
Well, it
실수했다.
seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nedved. Oh, this looks sharp. 15 minutes till half-time.
야, 패스 따구로 하냐. 아이.
Oh, well measured. And this is Pele. Chance for a shot. He has done it. Inter are back in business. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's had a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi. Into the 5 minutes of the first half. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Hullet. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Salah.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Bellingham. Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Eze. Maldini. Cross from Maldini. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
But they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Lam calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Nicely spread. Can he spark a counter here?
That's going in.
와,
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. Lam gets flagged offside. That has not gone well. Pele can see things others simply cannot.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for the run, and this is Hullet. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hullet. Mbappe. Well,
아, 까비.
the danger is averted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. And it's Nedved. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Pele. Knocks it into space. Always onto this. And it's Hullet. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. And they've got rid. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Eze going face to
아,
face.
예상했어, 상대가.
Pele. And this is Messi. And it's Nedved. For Messi. A temporary retreat here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, Keep battling away and eventually things might change for you.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Hunnit. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And that could set him on his way. Messi. And this is Nedved. Nedved. Oh,
아, 이거 컸어.
and it's in. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Inter really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Il numero 14. Giacca. Il numero 4. Gerrard. Il numero 11. Il numero 17. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Ernest. Lam providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard. Yaya Toure. Ernest. Tries to play it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
아, 깜이다.
He's got away with one there. Now that pass isn't the best.
가비.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
와,
What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Robson threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Hullet. Can he spark a counter here? That's good running with the ball. Bellingham picked out brilliantly, and the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Bellingham!
아,
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Hullet, Mohamed Salah, and it's Salah.
아, 나이스.
Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Knocks it into space, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that has been cleared. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckenbauer. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. That's been cut out, well played. Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Eze. Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham.
아,
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Big chance! Goal! Victoria!
걷어내기를 써야 되는데.
And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Mbappe! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your
아,
chances.
저거 괜히 했네.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he welcomed real chance! Araujo attempts a clearance. Oh, they could break here. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
줄 데가
Well,
없어.
that's a key interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Eze. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Eze. Crosses it in.
아,
Disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Look at the space here. Goes for a shot. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's through. This is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are back on the way. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham. They're urged. He's had a shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Lovely pass, but can he get... And he shoots!
아, 나이스다.
No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought,
Dembele! Eze. Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
you know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's found a way through. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robson, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Great ball if he can get there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. He went with that one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bergomi makes the interception. Mohamed Salah, of course, a dribbler of outlandish.
아, 이걸 어떻게 절로 주냐, 바보야.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Bellingham. That is good alertness. Robson. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. Always onto this. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Eze can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
아, 콜라다, 씨.
Numero 15. Numero 14.
Yamal is onto this, and it's been played through. And the shots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Victoria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's had a shot! Goal! Victoria! And the comeback is complete. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
아,
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Rooney. He's gone away. Oh, shot a goal!
야, 이러면, 이거는,
Surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. He's tried one. Collar. And it's Rooney. Collar. And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer. Great vision. Best. And he's certainly onside here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Last chance, perhaps.
아, 끝.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Rafinha. Hernes. Collar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafinha. Hernes. Beckenbauer, who does have an assist to his name. And that
아, 막판 이유 끌렸는데, 한 번만 더 해야겠다.
once again, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if we did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback
Yeah.
combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eze cuts it out. And this is Hullet. Great chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Hullet.
아,
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. And here's Seedorf. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah powering forward here. Bellingham. And that's a dangerous ball. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Eze. Eze! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't...
Bullet! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Hullet. Vieira. Seedorf. Mohamed Salah. Very much a man of this moment.
아하.
Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Cruyff. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Dijk. Now Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
아,
Driving forward. And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi goes short. Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more
아, 까비.
Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ball swung. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Seedorf. Mbappe. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah quietly revving up. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Yes! pulling clear here. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
어,
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pull it. Played with finesse. There's the shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's become a case of men against boys. That is good. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me,
주름 계속 타는구만.
아예 전판에 졌어요. 전판에 지고 전전판에 비비고. 방송 키기 전이랑 아마 점수 똑같아졌을 거예요.
Has already resumed here.
전판에 또 DB 투분한테 져갖고 35점이 깎여갖고.
치아. 징계 크네.
아, 백은님 안녕하세요. 예, 징계 커요. 비기기라도 했어야 되는데.
And this is Hullet.
well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Eze. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Eze. And here's Mbappe.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
아, 자리 진짜.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Messi. Tries to play it through. And he will chance for a shot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage.
아,
and sometimes
가비가 죽었네.
you get lucky, it'll come your way.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They're still trying to make a game of this. Seedorf.
에헤.
Yeah. Can he latch on to this? Rafinha. Makalele is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Seedorf. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And when When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. The pass has gone astray, and he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. Lampard. Lampard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cross from Maldini. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Dembele. Lampard can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's superb. And he's surging through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lampard. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the shot!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to.
아, 이게 아닌데.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Brazil are looking to go forward now. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Rafinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. He's cut it out. That's going up front in a hurry. Rafinha. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3.
그래도 막판 이겼으니까
Bellingham.
좀 여기까지 할게요.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. Bellingham. Now it's Bale. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven,
시청
ruthless.
감사합니다.